Welcome to SG's weekly news summary. Here are this week's top stories. Our first major update concerns the healthcare sector, where the government has officially announced a comprehensive rollout of AI-driven diagnostic tools across all public hospitals. This move is a cornerstone of the Smart Nation 2026 digital infrastructure update. For you, the average Singaporean, this means significantly shorter wait times when visiting polyclinics or hospitals. By using advanced algorithms to assist radiologists and clinicians in identifying anomalies earlier, the system ensures that critical health issues are flagged before they escalate. This optimization of resource allocation means that doctors can spend more time on personalized care rather than administrative diagnostic work. Ultimately, this integration aims to foster a more resilient public healthcare system that keeps pace with an aging population, ensuring that every citizen has faster access to life-saving medical insights whenever they need them most. Moving on to our economy, the Monetary Authority of Singapore has decided to maintain the current monetary policy stance by keeping the rate of appreciation for the SME dollar policy band unchanged. The central bank is signaling a steady hand in the face of global economic volatility. For the everyday Singaporean, this is actually a positive signal for stability. By balancing the outlook for growth and core inflation, the MAS is working to ensure that the cost of living, specifically imported goods, remains somewhat predictable as global supply chain pressures finally start to stabilize. You can expect interest rates and currency strength to remain relatively consistent in the near term, providing a degree of financial certainty for households planning their budgets, mortgage repayments, or overseas travel during this period of global economic uncertainty. In infrastructure news, excitement is building as construction officially begins on phase 2 of the Cross Island Line. This massive project will eventually link Western Singapore directly to the downtown core, dramatically shortening commutes for thousands. Once completed in 2032, this line is expected to serve over 400,000 daily commuters, making cross-island travel significantly faster and more convenient. If you live in the west or work in the city, you can look forward to a major reduction in travel time, allowing you to spend less of your day stuck on public transport and more time with your family. This expansion represents a major commitment to improving the quality of life for residents, ensuring that as our city grows, our connectivity remains seamless and efficient for everyone. Regarding our regional security, Singapore and Indonesia have signed a new maritime security pact aimed at enhancing coordinated patrols in the Singapore Strait. This agreement focuses on curbing illegal transshipment and improving search and rescue operations in our shared waters. For Singaporeans, this might seem like a distant diplomatic development, but it carries direct benefit. By securing our maritime borders, the pact helps protect the steady flow of goods into our island nation, which is essential for maintaining food security and stable consumer prices. Furthermore, it reinforces regional stability, ensuring that our waters remain safe for commercial trade and recreational boating. This collaborative approach highlights Singapore's proactive stance in maintaining law and order, which is vital for our continued economic prosperity and national safety. Looking at sustainability, Enterprise Singapore has launched a new set of green energy grants specifically designed for small and medium-sized enterprises. This funding scheme provides co-funding for energy-efficient equipment and rooftop solar installations to help businesses transition to carbon neutral operations. For you as an employee or consumer, this means that many of your favorite local shops and service providers will soon become more eco-friendly. By lowering their operational costs through energy efficiency, SMEs can remain competitive while contributing to the national goal of a greener future. This move not only helps the planet but also creates new job opportunities in the green economy, ensuring that Singapore remains a hub for sustainable innovation while helping smaller businesses keep their doors open in an increasingly carbon-conscious global market. In a milestone for our food supply, the first batch of locally cultured seafood has finally hit retail shelves in major supermarket chains. This is a massive leap forward for Singapore's 30 by 30 food security strategy. For the average shopper, this offers a new sustainable choice at the seafood counter that doesn't rely on traditional farming or overfishing. These lab-grown products are designed to provide the same nutritional value and taste as conventional fish, but with a much lower environmental footprint. By reducing our reliance on imported seafood, we are becoming more self-sufficient as a nation. It is an exciting time for local food innovation, and you might want to pick up a package during your next grocery run to support our local tech-driven food industry. Turning to the property market, the HDB resale price index has recorded a slight dip of 0.2% for the first quarter of 2026. This marginal cooling is largely attributed to the increased supply of new BTO units released throughout late 2025. If you have been feeling the squeeze in the housing market, this is a welcome sign of stabilization. While a 0.2% dip is modest, it suggests that the government's efforts to ramp up housing supply are beginning to temper the price growth we have seen in recent years. This provides a glimmer of hope for prospective homebuyers who have been priced out as the market begins to find a more sustainable balance between demand and the availability of new homes for young families. On the events front, the committee has officially confirmed that the 2026 National Day Parade will be held at the float at Marina Bay. This serves as a final historic farewell to the venue before it undergoes redevelopment into the new NS Square. For many Singaporeans, this will be a nostalgic and highly sought after ticket. Holding the parade at this iconic location one last time allows us to celebrate our nation's progress while honoring the memories created there over the years. Whether you plan to watch the fireworks from the waterfront or tune in from home, it promises to be a spectacular tribute to the nation. It is a chance for all of us to come together as one, marking a significant chapter in our history before we look toward the future. In travel news, Singapore Airlines is expanding its long-haul capacity by adding 3 new daily routes to major European hubs. This expansion is designed to meet the rising demand for corporate travel and long-distance tourism. For Singaporeans who travel for work or leisure, this expansion is great news as it offers more flight options, potentially more competitive pricing, and better scheduling flexibility. With an 8% increase in passenger capacity over the next fiscal year, the airline is ensuring that Singapore remains a top-tier global connection point. Whether you are planning a summer getaway to Europe or need to fly for business, these extra routes mean fewer headaches when booking your tickets and a smoother, more reliable travel experience overall. Regarding the digital landscape, the Ministry of Communications and Information has proposed new legislation to regulate deepfake technology. The bill aims to mandate the clear labeling of AI-generated content in political advertising to preserve the integrity of public discourse. For Singaporeans, this is a critical safeguard for our democratic process. As AI becomes more advanced, the ability to discern fact from fiction becomes increasingly difficult. By forcing transparency in political communications, the government is ensuring that voters are not misled by manipulated media during election periods. This legislation is a proactive step toward protecting our social fabric and ensuring that the information you consume, especially regarding the future of our country, remains authentic, transparent, and grounded in truth. In some positive news for our workforce, Singapore has once again retained its top rank in global talent competitiveness for 2026. The index specifically highlighted our robust education system and our continued ability to attract high-skilled professionals from around the world. For you, this means that Singapore remains a premier destination for career growth and innovation. A highly competitive economy translates to more diverse job opportunities and a vibrant environment where local and global talent collaborate. By fostering a culture of excellence and keeping our doors open to the best minds, Singapore ensures that your career prospects stay strong and that our economy remains resilient against global shifts, keeping us at the very forefront of the international market. Finally, we are seeing heavy rainfall across the island, prompting flash flood warnings from the Meteorological Service Singapore. The current inter-monsoon season has brought record-breaking precipitation, testing our drainage infrastructure. For those of you heading out, please stay updated on the latest weather alerts and take precautions, especially if you are traveling through low-lying areas. Public agencies are currently on standby, monitoring drainage levels to ensure the safety of all residents during these intense showers. While our infrastructure is built to handle significant rain, it is always a good idea to remain vigilant and stay safe during the unpredictable weather this season. That's your weekly SG recap. Subscribe for more updates.